But an oceanographer will spend time on a boat, sampling the water, sampling for things in the water, fish, plankton, and spend time in the lab analyzing those things that he's sampled from the water.
It's me, Willie. I'm going to pretend I'm an oceanographer, and I'm making an underwater seeing apparatus. I'll make this apparatus using only the stuff I have left over from lunch. Yeah, my milk carton, scissors, and some old elastics, rubber bands. Okay, first I'm going to cut the bottom out of my milk carton. Just stick it in here, and away we go. Oh, I'm using 2%, but you can use whole milk if that's what you prefer. Okay, there, that's the 2 sides, just about. Okay, and there's the 3rd. And, gee, it's harder than I thought. Okay, there's the bottoms out, all gone, and the top's opened. So there, we can see right through. Now, have a bite of my lunch. Yeah, it's pretty good, actually. Now, I'll just use the plastic wrap that my sandwiches were in. Make sure I got rid of the crumbs. And I'll stretch it over the bottom of the milk carton. We'll fasten it on using one of my rubber bands. Stretch it over 4 sides. Oh, make sure the plastic covers the whole bottom. Don't want any water getting in there. There we go. Looks great. Maybe I better put another one on just to be sure it stays nice and sturdy. There we go. Done. One underwater seeing apparatus. Now, just go to the beach. Oh, better not forget my lunch. There we go. Now, take off my shoes and my socks. Don't want to get them wet or dirty. Mom would get mad. There we go. Now, let's go find some water. There we are. Water, water everywhere. Put them right there on the rock. Wade in here a bit. Hey, this water's kind of nice. Now, put it in the water, plastic side down. Hold it under and take a look. See what we can see. Wow, look. There's all kinds of things. All kinds of little fishes. Wow, big fishes. Big fishes? Oh, I'm out of here. I had enough of this. Maybe I'll be safer in the boat.
Parents. Your father worries.
So what do you want to do when you leave school?
Your mother fusses. And your sister is a pavement artist.
Pugwall.
Can Pugwall win out against the odds?
Goodbye, cruel world.
You can bet on it. Watch Pugwall Sundays at 1:20 on the Children's Channel.
Again, the call came in early this morning from the oceanographer. He said we're heading out on the boat to collect specimens. Do I want to come? Well, I said yes, I want to go. I've always wondered what specimens oceanographers collect, but I didn't want to look too forward and ask right away, so off we went. I figured the answers would quickly come. He's put a net over the side. And they're dragging it along the surface of the ocean. What do you think they'd find on the top of the ocean? Well, doesn't look like they're fishing. There's no rod. Maybe they're gathering lobster. Nah, there aren't any traps set. Well, I know they're not digging for clams. Time to slow down and pull the nets up. Now I'll find out what the mystery specimen is.
Micron mesh net. Okay, what we have to do is take it out of the water and rinse all the plankton that's caught on the net.
Plankton. I see. I think.
Rinse all that plankton on the side of the net into the bottle. Okay.
What the heck's he doing?
There's a whole lot happening here.
I'll never get all that net in that jar.
We've got another bottle in here that we'll transfer this to. Okay, so we take the plankton out of this.
Ah, now they pour this plankton stuff from one jar into the other. And seal it, of course.
May be able to see some little zooplankton in there, floating around, swimming around.
I sure can't see anything, can you?
Lots of little phytoplanktons in there. Grass of the sea. We've got in there billions of single-celled plants, which are producing oxygen for us and food for everything else in the ocean. Take it back to the lab now.
Almost a full hour on the boat, and I'm still wondering what they're collecting. What in the world is plankton?
We'll take a look at the incredible world of plankton. Wonder why it's so important to the sea?
What in the sea world is plankton?
Something to do with the sea?
I don't know. Plankton is a kind of coral that fish eat.
And those things are so small that they are sitting in a depth of water, and you have to focus through that depth of water if you want to focus on the entire plant. The eye spot in the middle. We've got some green in there, so you can see the chlorophyll, so we know that it's a plant. And then up to the left of it, you were right, I think that was the dinoflagellate that you saw. Okay, it looks like a little circle, but a little groove at the bottom. Yeah.
Plankton is a fascinating world of plants and animals. Plankton's an important part of the food chain. Most plankton are so tiny that they cannot be seen without a microscope. When you do see them up close, you realize what incredible creatures they are. Without plankton, there wouldn't be any life in the ocean, and there might not be any life on the Earth.
I'm Nicole for the Green Zone, and many years ago, it was thought that the oceans were so strong that they could never be destroyed. Now we're finding out that isn't true. Pollution is harming our oceans. One type of pollution is called chemical pollution, and you can't see it. The other is called visible pollution, because you can see it. Pollution like this is destructive to sea life.
We're in the Halifax Harbor, or just outside the Halifax Harbor, and what we have is an aquarium full of Halifax seawater, which we just fished out of the water, and we've got some water with detergent, and we have some motor oil, and some feathers, and some cloths, and a sponge. And what we're going to do is find out what happens when oil and water get together, and feathers. And what we're going to do is dip them in, and into the oil and the water, and then you guys are going to try to clean them up. Find out how difficult it is to get oil off seabirds and other things that get caught in the water that has oil in it. Of course, oil comes out of ships and sometimes wells and things. So, without further ado, there we go. Oh, this is a little bit of oil. And we're just going to pour it right into the aquarium here. Doesn't look very nice, does it?
No. I kind of like it. It looks cool. It forms all sorts of little bubbles.
Well, unfortunately, it doesn't work too well with seabirds. So what I want you guys to do One for Nicholas. One for Lori.
Thank you.
Is dip it into the oil in the water. These are feathers. And then you guys are going to clean it in the detergent. We have water with detergent here. Oh boy, it really sticks to the feather, doesn't it? Oh, we're starting to lose a few things here. Okay, what I'm going to do is move this closer. Be careful you don't get any on there. And try to clean off the oil on the feathers. Just dip it into the detergent. And we're going to see in a little bit how difficult it is to get clean. So I'm going to leave you guys try to clean out the feathers a little bit, okay?
Can we use a cloth and a sponge?
Yeah, sure. Go right ahead.
Okay. Let's dip this in. This is mega simple.
This is hard.
Hi guys, how you doing?
Okay.
Not too good.
Not too good, eh? This is the way the feathers started out, nice and white and clean, and they're still not clean. It must be really tough on the birds that get oil on them to get them clean. You guys have been cleaning it now for what, 10 minutes now?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, and it's still, well, they're starting to get white, but it sure takes a lot of scrubbing, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. So that wouldn't be very good for a bird at all, would it?
It was sad.
Yeah, it would be very sad. So you can see how bad the oil would be if an animal got it on there. And they don't have hands and they don't have detergent to get the oil off. So it'd be very, very bad. So I guess we do find out that oil and water and sea animals don't mix, do they?
No.
From plankton to birds to whales, they all pay the price when we pollute their home in the ocean. What kinds of pollution is there on our ocean floor?
Look around your house, everything you see, everything in your garbage can, everything you can imagine is on the bottom of the ocean. But what bothers us the most is the plastic trash. This is the stuff that's become a problem in the last 15 or 20 years. It doesn't break down, it lasts for hundreds of years, and it's killing marine life.
What is being done to clean up our oceans?
It's very difficult to clean up what's there. If it ends up on the beach, you can get it, gather it up, and then it's out of the ocean. But the main thing to do is to stop it from getting any worse, because there are millions and millions of pounds of it going in every day. And we can stop it. It's a simple solution. We can solve this particular pollution problem.
We were talking earlier about six-pack rings. Could you tell me a little something about those?
If you can imagine a gill net, the fish swim through the hole in the six-pack ring from the pop can dispenser things, and they get caught, they get stuck on there, they grow, and they're restricted around their midsection. Sometimes seabirds, cormorants, seagulls get them lashed around their necks and get caught up and die. It's a serious problem too. That's a lot of that comes from beach people.
Wonder what can be small indeed but is important to the sea? The answer is plankton.
Well, that's our show for today. Remember, there are so many things to discover in this world, so be curious, explore, and keep wondering why.